Hello everyone, Tactical Christianity here. Come to you again with another video. Today's video I'm going to talk about self-discipline, how to build it. Building self-discipline is fairly easy in principle, but it's difficult in its application. Ultimately, what's happening is you're pushing yourself to do tasks over and over again while you're experiencing mental and emotional weakness, and you just keep pushing through. And then in addition to that, when you get done with those tasks, when you're done with them, you have to make sure that you're not doing anything that would reverse your progress. So what would be an example of this? Well, let's say you have 3 hours of intense exam study to get through every single day. And you also have some reading to do separately from that, maybe an hour a day you have to do. So that's 4 hours total that you've got to get through each and every day. So let's say upon waking up, you immediately go your studying, and then you break your 3 hours down into 20-minute intervals with 5-minute breaks. It's a total of 9 intervals with 5-minute breaks in between. Then when that's done, maybe you take a 30-minute break, you go on to your next task. Okay, so in that example, that is someone who is pushing through continuously over a period of 4 hours, and that is going to build self-discipline. But there are a few exceptions here. So what's going on, first of all, is as you're doing this studying, you are fighting the pressure of character weakness. And in the beginning, there's a lot of pressure and resistance because the status quo in you, which may be, like just years of built up lazy behavior, watching TV, doing nothing, that is what is welded to your subconscious mind. And whether you're a Christian or not, this is just basic human function. And that stuff has to be burnt out, or it has to be drilled out by force. And the only way you're going to do that is through pressure. So people might say, when I try and do this task, I try and focus really hard, I feel like I'm being hindered when I do that. Well, that's the status quo. That's the pressure fighting to keep the status quo, to keep what it has always known. And it's a real battle to break that. But if you continue in that behavior hours a day for weeks and months, that begins to shift. And so that is how self-discipline is built. Now, the other exception here is doing things that could reverse that. So what would be an example of that? So if you spend 4 hours a day, you've put a lot of work into that day, and you don't want to have to start over. So let's say you sit in front of a TV for 3 or 4 hours, or you're on your phone scrolling through social media. All this stuff is just garbage in, garbage out. Watching YouTube videos that are just completely senseless and just nonsense. Anything like that you do is going to automatically reverse the process of building self-discipline. So as you can see, it becomes a twofold battle, and that's how you build self-discipline. I'll see you in the next video.